Hey, welcome back to Keep Trucking Personal. My name is Tyler Kivi, and I'm your host. I hope you're having a great start to the week. And I want to tell a real quick story before we dive in. And years ago, and this applies just as much today, there was a belief in trucking that if you found just the right thing, everything would get easier, right? The right truck, the right lane, the right pay structure, the right piece of technology. And every time someone found something or thought that they had the golden ticket, reality showed up. And, breakdowns are happening and weather hits when you least expect it, or maybe you do expect it, but it's worse than it was forecasted. And customers are changing their plans or new budgets are rolling out and people make mistakes. And the truth has always been the same. There was never a silver bullet. There was only hard work done honestly day after day. And the truth hasn't changed. And it's the same truth that this company is built on. And before we go any farther, if you haven't listened to the last two episodes, the meat and potatoes of trucking, go back and check them out. Those episodes were about the past for the sake of the past, and they were about the truth. And they led to what this industry really demands about responsibility. It was about the pride in your work, about understanding that trucking has always been hard, and it always will be. That series laid the foundation. Now let's talk about where we're headed. And this company is not the same company that it is now this time last year. And one of the biggest differences is something that matters more than people realize. We now have two vice presidents of operation, Dakota and Michael. That did not exist this time last year. And that matters because freight doesn't move on hope. It moves on execution. And these two are catalysts. They are catalysts for that, plain and simple. They help move freight. They help build and protect relationships. They make sure expectations are clear and that this company is set up to succeed, not just today, but for the long term. And this structure brings accountability, and accountability brings stability. Now, that's one of the biggest changes coming into 2026 that I am excited about. They are bringing momentum, guys, and I really mean it. And if you haven't felt it, you need to check us out a little bit deeper because there's been a lot of momentum created on the heels of those two. Now, what else hasn't changed in the last several years is safety. And let me say this clearly. We are still focused on safety. We talk about it every year and we always will because it's a non-negotiable. We're not backing off it and we're not going to redefine it and we're not bending it. Professional drivers operate safely and professional companies demand it. That is not changing here. That is a non-negotiable. That will always be here. We're also going to be focused in 2026 on drivers who want to be involved, drivers who want to make a difference, drivers who understand why we push so hard behind the scenes, and drivers who see that this isn't random, it's intentional. We want drivers who care about doing the job right, protecting their reputation, and being a part of something bigger than just themselves, trying to create a relationship. That is who this company is built for. And here's the truth. When I'm going to talk about another segment, there is no silver bullet. It's relationship driven. There's no technology that's going to just crank you up and get you rolling. The pay isn't all that this industry is built on. It's not just the equipment. The only thing that truly drives this business forward is relationships. Relationships first, then processes, then systems. That's the order. You're in trust with people. You support that trust with solid processes. And once those are right, you build systems that help, not hinder the flow. That's our recipe. People, processes, and systems. You'll continue to see us evolve those processes over time, and we're going to continue to tighten them up. We're going to continue clarifying them for everybody, and we're going to continue to raise the standard. And once those are dialed in, systems will follow. So let me close by coming back to the first part of the story. The reason trucking has survived every cycle, every downturn, every challenge isn't because we finally found the easy way. It's because people showed up. They told the truth. And they worked hard, and that's what we believe in here. So as we head into 2026, I want to make sure the tone is very clear. Professionalism, focus, and discipline. It's as simple as that. If you can't picture yourself really being a part of all three of those, you're not a part of our vision. There's no shortcuts here. There's no gimmicks, just the truth backed by hard work. That is where we are headed for 2026.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Keep Trucking Personal. We appreciate you taking the time to explore the heart and soul of Kivi Brothers Trucking with us. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a review to let us know your thoughts. Tune in next time as we continue our journey together, diving deeper into what makes us a community, a catalyst for positive change, and a home for those who aspire to be part of something truly extraordinary. Until then, keep trucking, and we'll catch you on the next episode.